Muletrain.
And it is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Monday, November the 16th, 2015. Brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Linda Couch, daughter of Marshall Head of Muleshoe, was found dead in her Lubbock apartment Wednesday afternoon. She is also the sister of David Head of Muleshoe. Linda is survived by two sons. Linda Head was a graduate of Muleshoe High School. She was the daughter of Marshall and the late Joanne Head of Muleshoe. Ellie's Funeral Home of Muleshoe will be in charge of the funeral arrangements for Linda Head Couch of Lubbock. Services will be held in Muleshoe. Please remember all of the family of Linda Couch in your prayers, especially here in Muleshoe, her father, Marshall Head. The family has tentatively set services for this coming Saturday in Muleshoe. Clara Harbin, 92 years of age, of Floydada, formerly of Muleshoe's funeral service was held on Saturday morning at the 16th and Avenue D Church of Christ in Muleshoe, where she was a longtime faithful member. Her pastor, Curtis Shelburne, officiated, assisted by John Gully. Burial was in the Muleshoe Memorial Park under the direction of Ellie's Funeral Home of Muleshoe. Clara Harbin died in Lubbock on Wednesday, November the 11th. She was born October the 12th, 1923 in Carter, Oklahoma to L.D. and Margaret Throckmorton. Clara Throckmorton and Joe Harbin were married December the 12th, 1941 in Whitehall. After Joe's service in World War II, they farmed in Whitehall until 1950 when they moved to Bailey County, where they first operated a dairy farm near Muleshoe until 1960. Clara worked at several jobs here in town in Muleshoe, her favorite of which was at the Sears catalog store on Main Street. Joe was employed by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association. Clara Harbin moved from Muleshoe in 2013 to the Hickory House in Levelland, and then she moved to Shepherd's Meadow in Floydada in December of last year. Clara Harbin was an enthusiastic hostess. Her sparkling personality, infectious smile, and marvelous cooking made grand events of family, church, and social gatherings for many. She was a member of the 16th and Avenue D Church of Christ in Muleshoe. She was a faithful Christian with a servant's heart and was loved for her sweet spirit. Her husband and her children did indeed call her blessed. She was preceded in death by her husband Joe, her parents Mr. and Ms. L.D. Throckmorton, her stepfather W.B. Porner, a brother Clifford Throckmorton, and a great granddaughter, Haley Harbin. Survivors are a son, Billy, and his wife, Linda, of Floydada, a daughter, Betty Little Bingham, and her husband, John, of Charlotte, North Carolina. Her grandchildren are Aaron and Jennifer Harbin and Logan Bingham, and 6 great-grandchildren. 2 brothers, Dan Throckmorton of Mayfield, Colorado, formerly of Muleshoe, and Verley Throckmorton of Richardson. Her sister, Tracy McElroy of San Antonio and a host of family and friends. Please remember them all in your prayers. The family asks that memorials be sent in lieu of flowers and to your favorite charity. And online condolences can be made at www.ellisfuneralhomes.com. Please remember all the family of Clara Harbin, formerly of Muleshoe, in your prayers. The Muleshoe Mules are by-district champions after winning their game over the Slayton Tigers Thursday night at Friendship High School Stadium, 76-25. Congratulations to the Mules. The Muleshoe Mules will now play Breckenridge Buckaroos in the area round of football playoffs Friday night at 7 in Big Spring at Memorial Stadium there. Muleshoe Mules will be the visiting team. Admission to the game is $5 for adults and $3 for students. The Mules last played Breckenridge in the area playoffs last year, losing at Snyder 28-7, and before that in 2010 in the area we played them at Abilene Wiley and beat the Breckenridge team 14-0. Breckenridge comes into the area playoff second place from District 4 3A. They beat Brady last Friday night 21-14 in the by-district round in Brownwood. Their superintendent is Tim Seymour, and the athletic director, head football coach, is Casey Hubble. The Breckenridge principal is Brian Dietrich. Of course, the Muleshoe Mules superintendent, Dr. R.L. Richards. Muleshoe High School principal is Steve Might. Our athletic director and head football coach of the Mules is David Wood, offensive coordinator Westwood, and defensive coordinator Wes Boatman. We want to say good luck to the Muleshoe Mules. Now, they have also reserved a charter bus for adults only to attend the game. There will be a chartered coach type bus, and the cost to ride will be $54 per person. They have to have 40 adults to sign up for this to work out. If you know of someone who would like to ride the chartered bus to Big Spring, call the administration office by 2:30 by Tuesday afternoon. They close at 4 o'clock. And you could talk with either Dana Rasco or Pam Thomason at the school administration offices. Also, the bus will depart at 2:30 this coming Friday if there are enough fans who make reservations at $54 per person. The high school students also are going to take a student bus, and they need about 36 students. Students will need to sign up in the high school office with Mrs. White, Mrs. Orozco, or Mrs. Diaz. There will be a couple of restrictions. You must be in good standing in the high school to be allowed to register for the bus trip. Admission is $3 and it must be paid when you register. Please see the high school office in regards to this possibility for being transported to the playoff game. Teachers are also needed. They need at least 6 sponsors to go on the student bus. So teachers who are wanting to go can certainly sign up through the office also. Now, the Buckaroos are green and white. And of course, the Mules are black and white. And overall in their district, they were 4-1 and 7-4, and of course we were 5-0 and 10-1 in overall. They lost to Cisco 32-14. They won over Jacksboro 35-14. They lost to Sweetwater 22-9, and we also lost to Sweetwater, our only loss of the season. They lost to Eastland 32-22, won over Hyco 34-0. They lost to Brock 20-17, and then they got on a winning streak, winning these games: Paradise 55-7, Bowie 35-27, Boyd 49-7, Ponder 52-0, and they won over Brady in by district last Friday night 21-14. Breckenridge has gone to the playoffs many times, and they have won the state championship 5 times in 29, 51, 52, 54, and 59. Of course, the Mules have won the state championship in 2008. We will be there with the Muleshoe Mules to film the game in Big Spring, and you will see it here online and on the air, courtesy of these mule merchants: Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Farmers Insurance, and Julie DeBruin, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Muleshoe Vet Supply, Muleshoe State Bank, Wilson Drilling, Hereford Feed Ingredients, K&K Pharmacy, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Precure Electric, Muleshoe Independent School District, B&H Equipment, Irrigation Pumps and Power, McDonald's in Muleshoe, Mohawk Auto Parts, Maple Cooperative Gin, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, the Dinner Bell Cafe, CHS, Dale Oil Company, Silvis Insurance, High Tech Automotive, and Muleshoe Valley Incorporated, and Full Circle Insurance. It's these Muleshoe merchants that brought you the Muleshoe and the Slayton Tigers game in by district, and you can still see it online and on the air. Some of the games that you're certainly interested in: we have results from the Spring Lake Earth game, Wheeler 31 and the Wolverines 27. Also, we're sorry to report that Sudan lost their by-district game, Sunray 48, Sudan 19. And also Whitehall, only by a squeak, won over Amherst Bulldogs, Whitehall 48 and 42 for Amherst. But also close to home, it was Shallowater 63 and River Road 14. Now Shallowater plays Bowie Thursday night at 7 in Snyder, and the winner of that Shallowater Bowie game will play the winner of the Muleshoe Breckenridge game. So we might be playing a close at home on 84 team in the next round if we make it there, and I bet we do. Also, Denver City beat Childress 34-31. Now Denver City plays Brock 7:30 this Friday night in Weatherford. Farwell 34, Shamrock 26, and Farwell now plays Quanah in area Friday at 7 at Dick Bivens Stadium up in Amarillo. Littlefield beat Brownfield 42-41 by 1 point. Littlefield now plays Wall Friday at 7 o'clock in Snyder. Idalou 59, Holiday 17. Stamford 42, Floydada 14. Levelland 52, Fabin 7. Spearman lost out over Eastland 47-27, and Eastland is not in our district or in our classification anymore. Bowie 44, Clyde 40, Wall 56, Boyd 6. Those are just some of the scores you might be interested in. Stay tuned. We'll be back with a lot more news in the Muletrain in a moment.
Chips are delicious. Have you been wasting time looking for a good meal? Well, go to Leal's Mexican Restaurant in Muleshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard and try the Irma's Special. If you are under 12, try the grilled cheese. You know Leal's in Muleshoe is the original Leal's Mexican restaurant. I highly recommend it. 5 generations of our family have eaten at Leal's. What did you say, Isla? Chips are delicious.
This edition of the Muletrain News is brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant, along with the First Bank, where right now you can show your school spirit with the First Bank School Spirit MasterCard debit cards, available now at 202 South First Street, 806-272-4515, right here in Muleshoe, available for the Muleshoe Mules, Dimmitt Bobcats, or Bovina Mustangs. Show your team spirit and earn cash for your school every time you swap your card with the First Bank School Spirit MasterCard debit cards, available now at 202 South First Street, or call 806-272-4515. The First Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender. It's Diabetes Awareness Month at K&K Pharmacy, 1411 West American Boulevard, and they ask you to stop by on Tuesday, November the 17th, anytime from 3 until 6, Tuesday afternoon, for their Diabetes 101 program. They'll have lots of information on diabetes and what you need to know to live a healthy lifestyle. Also find out how to get a pair of free diabetic shoes. All month long during November, get 10% off Diabetes RX Support. It's a multivitamin that helps you replenish your body nutrients that are depleted when taking diabetic medications. And don't forget, Diabetes 101, their program is anytime in the afternoon from 3 until 6 on Tuesday, November the 17th. Find out how you can get a pair of free diabetic shoes at K&K Pharmacy, 1411 West American Boulevard, 806-272-7511.
The Muleshoe City Council will meet again in special session to discuss in closed session hiring a new city manager. David Brunson retires at the end of this year. In open session, the council will take action, if any, at the end of the meeting. The high in Muleshoe on Sunday was 66 degrees. The low was 47. And on Monday morning at 7 o'clock, it was 50 degrees. And now, 5 Area Telephone West Plains Telecommunications brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 Area, whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world. Security and automation services for your home, farm, or business, available now through your hometown company, 5 Area. Plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Lighting control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 Area, 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 Area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. We do have a slight chance of precipitation today on Monday and tonight, with a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Partly sunny with a high near 69 degrees this Monday afternoon. Windy day today with the south-southwest winds 25 to 30 miles per hour, gusts as high as 40 miles per hour. There is a wind advisory in effect for gusts up to 40 miles per hour until 5 p.m. Monday afternoon. Then tonight, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms before midnight. Partly cloudy with a low around 29. Windy with a west wind 20 to 30 miles per hour. Scattered sprinkles possible on Tuesday for the area. Patchy blowing dust, mostly sunny, high near 53 degrees, so a little bit cooler on Tuesday. Windy afternoon, especially with gusts as high as 40 miles per hour. Mostly clear Tuesday night, low around 24. Sunny on Wednesday, high near 65. West-southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour, so a calmer day on Wednesday night, mostly clear, low around 25. Thursday, sunny, high near 58 degrees, mostly clear Thursday night with a low around 25. Sunny on Friday, high near 62 degrees. Southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Then Friday night, mostly clear, low around 31. Looking at the forecast for Big Spring for Friday night, of course, the Mules will be in action in area playoffs Friday evening. In Big Spring, sunny with a high near 66 during the day for Friday. In Big Spring, Friday night, mostly clear, low around 46. 5-area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
The JV Lady Mules won their first game of the season 33-29 over the Lady Whirlwinds of Floydada at Floydada last week. And individual scores, Casti Cage 11, Lily Barrera 10, Carla Bastillos 4, Marilyn Melendez 4, Brianna Barone 3, and Val Abreeze 1. Coach Edie Niblett, the coach of the JV Lady Mules, says it was a great start to get a win on the first game of the season. They were outscored in both the second and third quarters and had 3 starters in foul trouble really early in the game. The JV Lady Mules played awesome teamwork, and their defense pulled Muleshoe through for a win. Also, Brianna Barone, a sophomore, said it's good to be back out on the court and be able to play with my team again. They won because it was a really tough game, but the Lady Mules JV team played good teamwork and communication on the court. Floydada has a good team, so it was an honor to come out on top at the end. Again, the score, Lady Mules JV 33 and Floydada JV 29. The Lady Mules basketball games at Anton have been postponed until this Saturday, and the JV game will start at noon, followed by the varsity Lady Mules. Now, on Tuesday, the freshmen and also the 7th and 8th grade will all be playing boys here in Muleshoe, and that is 5 o'clock, the 7th grade A team and the 8th grade B team, and then the 8th grade A team and the 7th grade B team will play on Monday night at 6, and that's here, and their opponent is Dimmitt. Now, the girls will be playing at Dimmitt, and the 7th, 8th grade A team and the 8th grade B team will play at 5 at Dimmitt, and the 8th grade A team and the 7th grade B team will play at 6:30 at Dimmitt Monday night. Simply Christmas. is going to be held on Tuesday at noon at the Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association. The cost is $15. It will be a craft recipe and a holiday gift idea workshop. Everyone is invited to come and enjoy the tasting of foods, ideas to kick off the holiday season and decorating, and as well as gift giving. And there will be a recipe book for you to take home. Also, it is sponsored by the Texas A&M AgriLife Extension agents, Kathy Carr in Bailey County, Shanna Fleming in Palmer County, Felicia Aker of Castro, and Mandy Seaton in Lamb. And there will also be other places that this program will be presented. On Tuesday night at 6 o'clock in Bovina at XIT Center, Wednesday at noon at Dimmitt in the Senior Citizen Center, Thursday at noon in Littlefield at Our Place Activity Center. And as I said, the Simply Christmas workshop will be held in Muleshoe at noon on Tuesday at the Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association meeting room. The 16th annual Christmas in the Country will be held on Thursday, December the 3rd at 7 o'clock at the Trinity Christian Center Church at 1723 West American Boulevard. And admission is free, but this will benefit the Muleshoe Meals on Wheels Incorporated, and a free will offering will be taken during the concert. It will feature Radon Stanford, Kenneth Richards, Betty Hutton, Heather Garcia, Michelle Young, Alyssa Stanford, and the Trinity Christian Center Church Band and Choir. That's Thursday, December the 3rd, the Christmas in the Country at 7 o'clock at the Trinity Christian Center Church in Muleshoe. At the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center, Rhonda King says that the November birthday party will be held on Thursday, and everyone who's a senior citizen in our area is urged to come and celebrate their November birthday and stay afterwards and play bingo at 1:30. And also, you can bring a canned, non-perishable food for the Muleshoe Food Pantry. If you signed up for an appointment with Spag on Tuesday, remember to come to the Senior Citizen Center and discuss your Medicare open enrollment. At noon on Tuesday, they'll serve for lunch crispy chicken on a bun with tomato, lettuce, mayonnaise, potato wedges, carrot and raisin salad, and fruit cocktail. Wednesday, it's always chicken fried steak. Thursday, taco salad and corn chips, seasoned corn, watermelon, and peach cobbler. And Friday, always fish or chicken strips, and you always have a choice of drink. We'll be back with more Muletrain in one moment.
You're invited to the Dinner Bell Restaurant for Thanksgiving on Sunday, November the 22nd, 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. They'll be serving turkey, dressing, green bean casserole, honey glazed ham, salad bar, and dessert. That's Sunday, November 22nd, 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. Also, order your honey glazed hams for your special holiday meal. It's prepared for takeout. And also, don't forget the Dinner Bell is available for your Christmas parties. Call Javad for more information, 806-272-4080 or 806-438-6924, the Dinner Bell Restaurant, where they say go Mules, and they wish everyone a happy holiday.
Jimmy Royston of Royston Gins Incorporated at the Pleasant Valley site says quality ginning does not have to cost more. 2015 ginning charges at the Pleasant Valley Gin include seed price $240 per ton, ginning $2 per 100 pounds, bagging and ties $20 per bale, and classing $220 per bale. The classing office informed the Pleasant Valley Gin that there is some cotton classing below grade BG, which is ineligible for the loan, and it is difficult to nearly impossible to sell. If they make a BG grade, the Pleasant Valley Gin will gin it free. You only have to pay Mr. Farmer for the bagging and ties and classing, which is $22.20 per bale. The Pleasant Valley Gin is located 4 miles off of the Highway 70 to your north, then on County Road 165. Remember, quality ginning does not have to cost more. Call Jimmy Royston at Pleasant Valley Gin, 806-965-2301, or his cell phone, 806-477-8932.
Texas Parks and Wildlife Game Wardens are seeking the public's help in finding suspects who illegally killed 3 pronghorn antelopes here in the Muleshoe area last week on Tuesday. The animals were found near the intersection of Farm to Market Road 1731 and 298 in southwestern Bailey County. That intersection is halfway in between Stegall and Bailey Borough. The 3 animals, 2 of them were run down by a vehicle and 1 was killed by a high-powered rifle. They're asking anyone with tips on the killing of these 3 pronghorn antelopes to call 1-800-792-4263. There are rewards up to $1,000 for information leading to the arrest and conviction for wildlife crimes. Again, call 1-800-792-4263. Again, these 3 pronghorn antelopes were killed last week, Tuesday, near the Farm to Market Road intersection of 1731 and 298. Call for to give tips to the Texas Parks and Wildlife Game Wardens, 1-800-792-4263.
In our bargain basement, we have for sale an Image treadmill. It's only 6 years old. It has a brand new belt. It also has a cover and it folds up. They want $200 for it. Also for sale, a 5x7 throw rug. Call 806-946-8798, Donald Phelps. That's for sale. An Image treadmill, 6 years old, new belt with cover, and it folds up, $200. Also for sale, an area throw rug, 5x7. Call Donald Phelps at 806-946-8798. And I need to say again, it does pay to advertise on Channel 6. Thank you to our listeners, because I have plenty of shoeboxes for my children at Rock to make nativity scenes out of. Mr. and Miss Mario Flores of Muleshoe celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary on Saturday, November the 7th, with a mass held at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church of Muleshoe, where they renewed their vows, and then they were honored with a reception and dance following at the Chicanas Unitas, downtown Muleshoe. And Anita Castilla and Mario Flores were married here in Muleshoe 50 years ago, and they have been nominated by their friend and neighbor Dora Triana as our sweetheart for today and this week. and they are being recognized by Hereford Feed Ingredients Incorporated. The Fellowship of Alcoholics Anonymous and the Al-Anon family groups meet every Monday and Friday nights at 7 at the First United Methodist Church of Muleshoe, and they use the south extreme door of the church. Marriage tips from a divorce coach will be discussed on Monday night at Lifetree Cafe, and that is at 7 o'clock in the First United Methodist Church of Muleshoe, 507 West 2nd. How to have a lasting relationship, and this is free to the public. Narcotics Anonymous meets on Tuesday night at 7 at the Trinity Christian Center Church at 1723 West American Boulevard. For more information about NA, call Alan at 806-240-2857 or Stacy at 806-272-3108. The Muleshoe Area Medical Center is upgrading its computer software, and patients need to register at the hospital front desk. Hospital admission forms have been not modified. Clinic patients may notice that exams take a bit longer as providers enter information into your new electronic health records at the Muleshoe Family Medicine Clinic and the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe both. At St. Philip Neri Catholic Church in Pep, they will have their 70th annual Thanksgiving Festival on Thanksgiving Day next week, Thursday, November the 26th, and it will be from 11 until 2. They will serve Thanksgiving dinners and all of the trimmings. Costs will be for adults $12 and children under 6 will be $6. Now for sausage information, contact Annabelle Walker 806-933-4696, and you can call Fet Dimmel 806-245-6557. German sausage and breakfast sausage will be for sale at the Parish Hall on Wednesday, the 25th, from 6:30 in the morning till 6 in the evening. Sausage not sold on the 25th will be for sale at the festival, and that's according to Diana Dolly. On your prayer list, please remember Ashley Niblett, whose father died just recently, and of course Edie and Conley Niblett also. Barbara Milburn, who has been transferred from University Medical Center in Lubbock to Olton. Please remember Barbara Milburn and her family all in your prayers. Mrs. Milburn is in the Running Water Draw Care Center in Olton. Arminda Orozco and her family also remain in our prayers, and Doc Jones and his family. Congratulations to Morgan Bennett of Shallowater. She's the granddaughter of Pat Angeli of Muleshoe. She is signed to play basketball for Wayland College Flying Queens. We are so proud of you, Morgan Bennett. Her mother is the former Crystal Angeli, a Muleshoe High School graduate, and her aunt is Tiffany Boning of Muleshoe. Please remember the families of Al Henderson, 100 years of age, formerly of Muleshoe, and he lived in Lubbock. Also, Steve Black, Alma and Alton Burton, Leona Harris, Bob and Nina Landers, G.R. Lassiter, the brother of Joan Lewis, Laurinette Mason, Joel Cowart, and also his mother, Joellen Cowart, Mary Moore, Mary Ellen Robertson, Maxine and Clinton Rogers, Carrie John Schuster, R.L. and Doris Scott, Dorothy and Grady Sorley, Bovina Brian Taylor, Dorothy Turner, and Glenn Watkins of Plainview. The family of Christian Rojas, 18, of Muleshoe, who died on Friday morning, November the 6th, here in Muleshoe. He was born August 11th, 1997, Christian Alexander Rojas, to Carlos and Tori Tosh Rojas. Please remember all of this family in your prayers. Ollie Mae Clausen of Beulah, the mother of Iva Noble of Muleshoe, now is in the Hickory Place at Levelland, and her daughter Brenda Brown of Levelland and her husband Bernie Brown remain in our prayers, and another son-in-law, Alan Jones of Eunice, New Mexico, will have surgery in Lubbock on December the 8th. Remember little 1-year-old Reed Maracle in Plano undergoing treatment, and of course Hannah Simmons here in Muleshoe. And remember the people of both Beirut and Paris.
Well, it is just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our Muletrain News programs, our latest one, rotating on Reach Broadband Channel 6, and find our last several months' worth of Muletrain News programs archived on our website, free of charge, on demand, anytime you want to listen to them, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. Thanksgiving at Howard Payne. Details in a moment on the Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating over 75 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. Check them out online, bcecoop.com. And the board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Mark, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
A Thanksgiving Day tradition in Brownwood has been going on a long time.
Well, that's a fun thing that we get to host here at Howard Payne. We'll have our 32nd annual Community Thanksgiving Feast this year.
Bill Fishback of Howard Payne University.
It's done primarily by volunteers. It's a labor of love for people who like to come on Thanksgiving and serve their friends and neighbors. We'll serve over 2,100 people again this year at no cost to those who come to eat. It's just open to anyone who wants to come eat with us, or we have a delivery program where we'll deliver meals in town if you're not able to come and meet with us here on campus.
When it began in 1983, it was at the Brownwood Coliseum. In 1994, it moved to the Howard Payne campus.
And we have people from all walks of life who come eat with us that day. I tell folks, if you don't want to have to shop, cook, and clean, come join us and your friends at Howard Payne on Thanksgiving Day, and we'll feed you. And so we have complete families, singles, every walk of life will be here that day. And if they can't make it to the campus for whatever reason, we'll see that they get meals taken to their home somehow.
Bill has coordinated the event for 22 years.
We enjoy the support of every aspect of the community, volunteers who come to work, individuals and organizations who donate money to pay for the food. We just have a great time each year. There's a lot of laughter and hugging, and sometimes we just see people once a year at that event, but it's been fun for me and my family because we've been able to watch young people grow up. The 22 years we've been doing it, a lot of families make it an annual event for their own Thanksgiving. And so I've watched young people grow up, and they're now coming back as adults and bringing their kids with them.
The meal is served on Thanksgiving Day from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Once, when he was picking up trash after the meal, he found something unusual.
I picked a napkin up off the table, and there was something hard in that napkin, and there was a set of teeth in that napkin that someone had left on the table. I folded them back up, put them in my pocket. About an hour later, a lady came walking in and asking if I'd found a set of teeth. And I just gave them to her, and she walked out happy. So she was full, and she had her teeth back.
Bill Fishback of Howard Payne University in Brownwood. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.